Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode of what I'm going to be calling Legendary Matters. All about how can we use a specific legendary or legendaries to, and design a deck around them in standard. Because unfortunately, not every legendary is competitively playable in standard, and sometimes uh, many of them go without seeing the light of day in what I consider to be my favorite format. So today we have a legendary that I actually think is decent at the very least, especially post the standard bannings that happened a few weeks ago. It's Jill, Shiva's dominant. I think that as a 3 mana spell, she goes really well into kind of this tempo shell that we've seen exist already. But instead of going with Is It, with the flavor of being, Shiva's dominant itself, right, an ice elemental, we're going all mono blue into this. Um, so what does that mean? Well, it means Storm Chaser's talents, Drake Hatchers, Flood Pit Drowners. These are the clear staples within this sort of deck. It means a lot of bounce spells. Splash Portal is actually the unique one here because it's only stuff that we control. But being able to blink Shiva, Flood Pit's Drowner, yeah, just the two of them is very, very useful. Uh, and then sometimes, we're able to do it to, Kitsa, or we have a rat that's down here, over here in the sideboard, and we can draw a card for it. So sometimes it's not the worst thing in the world either. Outside of that, though, we have two more bounce spells. These are the, kind of the premier 1 mana bounce spells that are in the format. So what are we going to do with this package here? Well, basically we want to curve out Storm Chaser's talent, Drake Hatcher, into Jill. Is very, very useful. But sometimes if we don't have Jill, that's completely fine. We're completely content with going with Ops or our 1 mana spells. Outside of that, we do have another deck. This is a deck that is more of a combo deck. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. It is a combo deck that involves using Jill's transform ability, transforming into Shiva, on a reanimation target like a big summon, primarily Primal Odin. Primal Odin's second ability is basically this creature gains whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, that player loses the game. Combined with Shiva, target creature can't be blocked this turn. As long as we transform Shiva on the turn that the second lore counter gets put on, we have a guaranteed win. Well, how do we do that in this sort of deck? We use ninjas, really. Kaido is actually here to benefit by adding more unblockability. Not this Kaido, but this Kaido right here. Cunning Infiltrator, once again another 3 mana spell just like Jill, but also it's just going to be giving us value throughout the game, allowing us to target Odin to make him unblockable as well. So honestly it's easier to do it with Kaido than it is to do with Jill. But they're both serviceable cards, and you'd be surprised how hard it is to make another creature unblockable with the cards that we have right now. The only other one is in our sideboard. It's Enter the Enigma that I really liked for 1 mana, but even then I kind of viewed it only as a good sideboard card. But this is actually a reanimation deck. Reanimation deck, ninja deck, and Primal Odin deck. How does this all work? Well, if we're going to use Kaidos, we might as well use ninjas. This Kaido makes ninjas. This Kaido buffs ninjas. Satoru is kind of just an okay body. That's what we only have one of, but he could do some cool things because non-token creatures entering, if we're reanimating, we're going to get a card out of it, which is pretty cool. Nashi is a really good ninja. 2/2 Menace, being able to deal damage and put things in our graveyard. really nice. Malcolm is another way to put things into our graveyard. But once again, I'm kind of iffy on him, but it's fine. Flip Pitch Drowner, once again, all-star, bounce off because I like me some little bit of tempo. And the star of the show, Coiling Rebirth. This is the, as far as I'm aware, the only way to get, like, Primal Odin down and then the a second creature, which makes it super hard to deal with. So it's just like another way to add consistency. And we also have a Summon Leviathan and a Summon Bahamut to help out. So we're going to be playing both of these decks. First going to play the tempo deck first and then the combo deck. And see how it works out for us. As a side note, actually, I think that this combo deck is actually the better of the two, but you know, the tempo deck's probably a little bit easier on the budget overall. So let's get some games in. It'll be fun. Wait to play first. Let's go. Kobe. Sure. What you doing on this? Am I not gonna have a good time? Yeah. Prowess. Now we get a curve. Decent curve at that. Okay. Sure. Card, discard. Let's get a note in the graveyard. Just another blue source. Oh, there's the deck. Get. There's. No reason to play this, I think. Rock. There's Coiling Rebirth. So, now we get to... I'm not gonna do that. Now we get to Primal Odin. Or Coiling Rebirth as Primal Odin. Play this.
Out of the shadows and into the fray. Information is its own weapon.
This is gonna be useful. Tap stuff down. Do I care about Init Soak anymore? With an Odin coming up? Probably not. Probably want to tap stuff down.
give in.
Okay. I want this as soon as possible. So, get it. Go up to some creatures. See, that's sick. Falling. Hit you a bit. Draw some cards.
Uh-huh.
Exactly where we want. Right
Now
there.
I know your weakness.
Okay. And you get rid of 2. Might take a save with that. Like it. He's got something. Towards the valley.
Follow me. I know a hidden way in. Found a way in.
Gave up. Heck yeah. Now how do we deal with this deck? Just can get our own graveyard. But we'll save that for later. Spell Pierce looks good. Negate. Nowhere to run. Just kind of go up on a little bit of removal. If I get that off, that's good. I don't really want Ninja Blade. Down and chill. And go down and bounce off. Turn 2 play, turn 3 play. Playable cards. We need to draw into other stuff, but Nashi, if he lives, handles that. Ooh. A little bit more painful. Probably gonna play this. Yeah. That's value. You need to get. Okay. I don't think I really care. Yeah, he has all removal. Splash this in. That's good. You want That's a little scary. Oh, he omened it though. Yeah, now we gotta start doing things. Well, He's not gonna play anything. I'm just gonna the board first. That's a good one. See what interaction you have in your hand. Now, torch the tower. Ooh, if I get 2 out of it. Don't. You. Halfway through his deck, I guess. That's good. Two more torches. Come on, man. I've seen the whole deck now. I'm only scared of those dragons. I guess I could put milling, right? Haven't. Yeah. Sure, man. Bomb. Okay. This turn I gotta hit you with 2 things. Sure. And we win! Let's go. I was just good. I was had to wait for the Jill because unfortunately Jill's a little more clunky than say a traditional bounce spell. But you know, at the end of the day, I'm getting a lot of mana, and I could have played her if needed to. Ran out of mana or run out of cards eventually. The way he was playing. try this again. This hand may suck. Don't have removal. Please. Oh, I don't care. It's probably not green here then. Flash this in. Mistake. Pyrexene Arena. This gets around the removal.
Let's give it our all, pump. The housewarming party has arrived. Information is its own weapon.
Ooh, that's a lot of value. Yeah. I can't resist that. We're just gonna go the ninja plan. It's already bleeding life. It's gonna be hard for him. Shield defeated. Okay. That's fine. I already got my card out of it. That's what all these Kaidos do well. Not so much this one. This one's more of a tribal planeswalker for ninjas, but all the other Kaidos, they all get you this like sweet card advantage on the cheap. This one's essential to our deck. Make the Odin unblockable. See what he does. It's cool art. Trying to rope. Okay. I don't have enough blue sources. That's a second blue source. Be careful. I'm gonna make an entry.
If you want a better world, then fight for it. I'm not here to fight fair.
That's fine. What's his way to get his life back?
Something suspicious is going on. I'm tired of your secrets.
Let's surprise him.
Rocket. 5 lands is probably enough. We only need 1 land. We need the Odin and Cooling Rebirth's at 5. So we can start pitching the extras. Keep these for card advantage. Especially because it's Lily. See what they do. Problem Barons. Kind of annoying. Could probably cheap bounce.
One of your friends
Would've been
has
better.
to leave.
Yeah, man, rock on. So, make him unblockable this turn. That's pretty good.
Follow me, Pom Pom Chan.
So now I have both options. I love this graveyard quite a bit. He'll be able to transform soon. Really?
Fine. I know when I'm not.
Trust me, I'm a specialist.
Second Dark Confidant. It's not really going to play that. It's basically a dead card. Wait. Oh, I didn't realize it stayed. You did it. Okay. What do I know?
Found a way in.
Just do this. Make it a creature. Make it a creature. A stone rain, yeah. Damn.
Your secrets will be mine.
Oof. Oh.
I'll have this fight finished before brunch.
Fake it.
I've always hated crowds.
Oh. What you got there? Nice. That's pretty good. Okay. They're gonna make us discard. Let's bring in. How do they beat us? It's probably demons. No, it really honestly probably is just demons. Demon itself was good. All these like looters are really good. Let's just go down on Odin. I don't think we really need to do this combo again. Damn, that sucks. But think of all the evidence I can collect. And like I'm in. No, I don't have the double mana. Get rid of it. Don't need it. Way too greedy. Okay. that another removal spell? Particularly mind. Not need. Let's get rid of. Side of them. Childreds. Oh, yeah. Kinda funny. Die. Edict. Rebirth. Yep. Oh, that is so bad. That is actually so bad.
Don't worry, Pom Pom Chan. Your secrets didn't stay hidden for long.
Yeah, man.
Fine. I'll make a new plan.
Bang. Bang. Yep. Let's go. Got the combo?
Come on, Pom Pom
Got
Chan.
children.
We've got a fight to win. They'll never see us coming.
We win. Nice. First gonna play the tempo deck first, and then the combo deck. and see how it works out for us. As a side note, actually, I think that this combo deck is actually the better of the two, but you know, the tempo deck's probably a little bit easier on the budget overall. So let's get some games in. It'll be fun. Alright, here we go. Barbivore, the brilliant, I guess. Alright, they'll be playing first. This is a decent hand. Honestly, I always want Storm Chaser's talent, but 2, 3, and then bounce off is fine. We'll see what they play. After all, it's best of 3. So it shouldn't be too big of a deal. And maybe we can show off how well Jill can play. Alright, 7, got 3 lands. Yuna. It's Yuna, that's scary. I don't really think there's too many great ways for us to deal with an enchantment deck, especially if they're faster or fast enough. Yeah, makes sense. Cool. I can turn 1 from them. Merrick's. Okay, poison. That's what we can then. We don't have many things to trigger prowess. That's the one thing about this deck that I kind of don't like. So it's worse than the Is It aggro deck because we're using less spells, more creatures. But I still think that prowess creatures are the best way to play tempo. And we're up against poison. Alright. Probably best to play another. What hurt them? Let's see. How good is the poison deck? I mean, they're what? Proliferating probably? I can see them bounce proliferate. I think there's a card for that. But even then. Haven't played the that little Drake yet. Come on, opponent. Sunfall. Sure, return up to 1, so I don't have to target my own stuff. It sure is annoying though. I think they have white spells and just decided not to play a hand with white mana. Very cool. Hey, hey, hey. Gotta love it. Oh. Horses move. I'll go left. I'll go right. Come on, man. Alright. We win. That's fantastic. Good hand, too. Decent hand. Alright, we're up against Magic 3 on the play. It's a decent hand. Could be better. But since we're on the play, we'll run it. Okay. We take the Flood Maw. Run it out. Might be a mistake. It's not. You know, I really don't like these discard decks. I just find them annoying to play against. Yep. Really. Double Splash Portal is not great. Get that next turn.
This is my home, and I don't appreciate it when people touch my things.
It stinks, but I think it's worth it.
Sacrifices must be made.
Not worth it anymore. This card is not what I want to see. Oh.
Don't overthink things.
is rough. Yeah. Oh, whoops. Sure. They didn't plus Lily, I don't know why. That's not a bad thing to do. I don't only put things in my hand though. See you. That might be a mistake, but they sack Lily, I don't care. Wow.
Off you go.
This is a land, I'll just concede. Yeah, fine. Now, I gotta figure out how to sideboard. This might be useful. We'll run it. They're not gonna have power. Let's bring those in. Okay. Oh, how do I cut? I need to go down on Jill. She's too expensive. This is not useful. Pretty much in the slightest. And splash portals kind of felt bad. So let's run that. Did not need two of them there. On the play. This, I ended up with two splash portals again. That's annoying to have to do. I have to do it. Okay, got a spell pierce. Just worth it. Is your bandits down? Yep. Another one? That's fine. Hard pass.
Enough with the mysteries. I've come. Sacrifices must be made.
That's tough. Okay. They get rid of their Lily. Plus value for them. They have the Sanctuary though, that's kind of annoying. And we just curve it. Gospel? This goes to the player. This goes here. Target that. Like, this card is good. Very good.
A delay, nothing more.
I'll probably open the Moray next. I might be able to turn it on them, though. Let's see what they do with their turn. get back. Spell Pierce. It's annoying. Can't do anything about it. Not great. It's fine. Ow. Oh. Bad. Still, it'll just pump the demon wall. Unlucky. Alrighty, well, that kind of shows the deck at the low point, and honestly, that matchup felt terrible. Let's see what we get to go up against next. This goes put people in threes at the end of their names. 5 lands and a splash portal. This isn't doing much for me. This is okay. It's fine. We have ops. Ops will fix the mana. Sure. They won't. Heir apparent deck. Get rid of these splash portals. Might throw them out of the deck, honestly. Okay. Yeah, ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Hey, hey, hey. So he'll be able to double spell it. bounty is really bad at this. How many heir apparents can you have, man? Okay. Kinda whatever. Hey, here come the lands. Okay. So is that what I have to do? Can I just play this? I have one more turn, so attack. Yeah. Okay. I don't have a way to do it. That's fine. Okay. I don't know what to change though. I mean, this is useless. Spell Pierce won't do anything. That was okay, but I really don't like it. I think just more creatures and Beast Binders losing all abilities is really strong against them. You know what? I want this card to prove itself. Let's go with it. Down with the splash portals. It could be this heir apparent deck. And honestly, I think there's a card that can get rid of like everything that's the same name. That might be useful. I forget the name of it. We have kind of a curve. Don't have to worry about heir apparent until... Oh, I forgot. That's really good. But this is good. I think I surprise them in the amount of ways I can kill. Way to go. Okay, who cares? Yeah, it's a prowess deck. It's a good card. Draw your heir apparent. So, have the option. No, that's fine. Just attack. Now's the time to be reactive. Gotta get rid of that. Okay, we'll do this on instead. Draw this card. Right, draw? Yeah, okay. And spell pierce. We do not need it. That's good. This is better, however. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. They should still be afraid of prowess. If they're not, we get a free kill on something. Yep. Now. Is it worth it to get another Drake to just bounce something? Probably. Let's see. Let's go ahead. Could probably have bounced on Shiva, that might have been better. All this damage in the air is really good. Yep. Yep. Cool, man. Okay. So, can't threaten lethal. Can trigger like prowess all over the place. Really. Cool. They need to gain quite a bit of life. That's a good way to do it. You're gonna have a lot of mana. Okay, not as much as I thought they would though. It's useless, put it away. Yeah, don't want that. Don't want a double spell. Rats. Okay. 6, 4. Blood ball. Op's good. Op's really good. Definitely better. Okay. Double instance. So let them figure it out. Cool. I give up. Sounds good. That went a lot better. Spell pierce is once again useless. So we're gonna throw combat research in. Why not? This isn't great, but we have an enduring curiosity. And the Beast Binder turns a heir apparent off. hair. Oh. Okay. This doesn't help. Why? I mean, sure. Kind of weird, but okay. Well, I get to draw a lot of cards now. Two, a lot, yeah. But those are good cards to draw. Make them trade their heirs. That's really good. I like that. That's good. Yep. Now we just keep drawing. Beat him down. Okay. This is good. This will allow us to steal Sanctifier, which is probably the best thing for us to do. What do I give him, though? That's the real question, right? That one, I guess. Okay, 5 cards. Nice. Get rid of Flood Pitch Runner. We're gonna go for Sword Chaser's talents now. Use Shifting Grid to cycle through, grab these heir apparents. third one. That seems right. A board is better. That's weird. It's very weird. Might be good. Make our opponent do nothing. You don't have anything. Hit the heir apparent. Whatever we can. Just like that. Someone's getting frustrated. Bro, give up the something. Kill the enduring curiosity. There you go. Like, at least try. There's replacement. It's good. That might have been a mistake. It's fine. I forgot that we just get that back. Alright, here's the other one. This is one of the main reasons why I think Jilla's good. You don't really care to like run her into things if it's an effective block. I mean, she's just a 2-2, but I mean, that's a good bounce, and it kind of makes up for it when you want to stabilize the board, killing your Jill, playing the next Jill, stuff like that. Alrighty, I'll just go grab me, just to be funny about it, I'll just go grab this. Like, hey man. Don't mind if I take that, do you? I don't know, you can have an otter. Oh, that's kind of funny. Yeah, like that. I'm not gonna try and play super optimally here. There you go. Make that a 2-2. I'll let you up trade. Right, that's a card. I forgot that was a card, dude. That's so bad. Okay, I can win this. I got this. Not that I'm bored, so he wants to do this. Wait, let me see this. Block like this. Oh, I already done messed it up. Oh man, I'm so goofy. Okay, okay, nope. Don't be a me, I'm thinking. That enough? You're gonna gain one. I don't think it's enough. Hey! Yeah, I mean, I figured it was a raise the pass. Go ahead, make some stuff. I can't stop this many rats. Yep, it's not enough. GG. Say good game back to me. Nice. Well, I've lost both games with this, but that's okay. I still believe that the deck is decent. I should have recognized that was a raise the pass deck. Alright, so that was the, showcasing of both Jill decks that I have. Jill Tempo deck, like I said, it's more flavorful than anything, just being the mono blue. But it is serviceable, especially if you do get that curve. Mono blue Tempo really, really gets hit hard by Tolarian Terror rotating, which I'm trying to make these decks, free of the rotation cards. But yeah, just some of the cards rotating really hurt this deck a lot. As well as the, the this town banning, which is a justified banning, mind you. And the Jill combo deck, if you're gonna make Jill, this is the way I think you want to do it. It all interacts very, very well together. She becomes part of a piece that gets more consistent, or that has consistency, with you having Jill and Kaido, to make things unblockable, along with the Cooling Rebirth on the Primal Odin. All of that is really good. So yeah, I would recommend trying this shell out if anything. The sideboard for the Tempo deck, definitely, if you have the wild cards, put more of this card in. Azure Beastbinder is strangely good. It probably has a deck that can be made around it that just hasn't been made. Vigilance is really good. This deck already has a lot of Vigilance too. But that was my takeaway from making the Jill deck, is that, hey, there's this Beastbinder card, and it's really, really good against demons. For example, you cancel out that 6/6 demon that you saw. That can be really good, even though the deck lost. Like I said, it's not that strong of a deck, but that sort of utility is really good. And, I hope I showed off a little bit of what Jill could do, though. She's not really a all-star kind of card, just more of a tempo piece. And if you want to use the backside for Shiva, it's a combo piece, but that's about it. But anyways, thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one when I get to the next legendary. I'll be trying to do the dominance, so chances are we're probably doing Clive first. So look forward to some mono red.